How's it going, Slayers? It's Ed Durrence filling in for Jamal. He had to work a double at the gas station and also crashed our network. Not sure if he will return, but I do miss my best friend. So I'm hosting this week's episode of the 5 at 10 show. Thank you to Claude for last week's interview. I hear he is already practicing his dance moves to teach Jamal for the next time he's on the show. But I needed a co-host for this week, so I pulled out my BlackBerry, which for you Gen Zers out there is something you can call on. Anyway, and I called my naive New York Giants fan. So please welcome to the show, none other than Eric Walcott. Hey,
hey, good morning, everyone. What's going on with everybody? Despite the technical difficulties, man, how you doing?
I'm
man?
doing well, yeah.
Right?
Doing well. How about you? Yeah, I'm enjoying the Kenny Pickett winning the Super Bowl still.
Nope,
Great.
We're not going to talk about that, though.
What?
But it's good to be back and give the people just a little bit of last-minute reunion before we come back in September, which is months away from now. So normally we talk about sports when you and me are together, but not today. We're going to talk about something else.
That's right. Happy AANHPI Heritage Month. We thank this community for their contributions to society and our industry. And just so everyone knows, it stands for Asian American and Native Hawaiian Pacific Islander.
We'll be celebrating throughout the show, including during today's interview with Marcom's new hire, Kirit Nijar. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. Hopefully I said that right.
No, she's been with us for a few weeks now, and you may remember we teased her interview a while ago.
Yes.
But you know what she said? She said, I'll do it live, ironically, and we actually have footage of her telling us this. So let's take a look.
I want to look at this.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Oh, yes,
right.
live, yeah.
See, Kirit is very passionate about doing it live.
But
There's
alas,
no live.
we returned to the Stone Age with our network down, so this episode is pre-recorded. Kind of like last minute, too. We pre-recorded a bunch of those.
We did.
Yeah.
They wish they could see the bloopers.
Oh, no one does.
Kirit she can't interview herself. So later on the show, I'm gonna have my girl Gabriella is going to join us. Welcome her to the 5 at 10 world, and I'm actually looking forward to that, man.
Yeah,
learn
same.
about her, learn
Yeah,
about
exactly. Yeah,
know her a little bit better.
And we're also learning about a new promotion here at the SLA.
That's right.
Yes, congrats to Shelly Weska, who has been promoted to Director of Department Operations in DA. In this role, Shelly will lead the optimization of data analysis operations and refine key processes.
Great job, Shelly. Congratulations on your promotion.
Nice job, Shelly.
Right. And April was a lot of fun, man. You know what I'm saying? We had that multicultural luncheon, which was good turnout. Lots of socializing, get to know your fellow coworkers, tons of food.
Tons of food, good food.
If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. You ate well. Now, even though the month of April has ended, that's not going to stop us from celebrating your cultures all year long here on the show. So again, I want to say thank you to Angie, John, Rachel, Hi, Mikhail, and Claude for sharing your roots and teaching us about your cultures. Respect.
Huge thank you to all of you and to the events team.
Right? Well, Denitra.
Yeah, not Eric, mostly Denitra, for
Right.
organizing the festivities over the past month.
Eric.
What?
right.
If you missed it, well, here's a recap for you to enjoy.
And after that, Gabrielle will be interviewing Kirit here live here on the show. So stay tuned for that.
Yes, sort of live. Anyway, so
Kinda
Josh, my pupil, my friend, can you please roll that clip?
We had a fantastic month celebrating many of the diverse cultures represented here at the SLA. Thank you again to all who turned out for our luncheons and participated in our 5 at 10 show interviews. Speaking of which, we have another special interview today featuring our newest member of the Marketing and Communications Department. Please welcome Kirit Nijar. You may have met her at the luncheons last month, and she is here, her 5 at 10 show debut. We are so excited. Kirit, welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
We are excited to have you. So tell us, what is it that you do at the SLA?
Well, I am the marketing communication specialist, as you mentioned, so I do a lot of the marketing and communication, so mostly internal so far, just learning the ropes with the emails and socials.
And are there any particular projects you're working on right now?
Yeah, so I've been working on the Daily News Digest, so if you've seen that in your inboxes, that might have been sent from me. But yeah, just little specific things, working on the Instagram, LinkedIn, and just learning the ropes.
Awesome. Well, we typically ask this of our new hires, but do you have a fun fact you'd like to share with all the Slayers watching?
Yeah, sure. I think my fun fact is that I have a dog named Dobby.
Dobby. Okay, what's that from for people who are not familiar?
Dobby is a character from Harry Potter. I would say he kind of resembles him. This is my 13-year-old little
cute.
terrier mix.
He's a little old man
Yeah,
dog.
he's a little old man.
He's very cute.
Yeah, I would say he kind of looks like him too.
Yeah, well, and we have a clip of Dobby.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Dobby. Yeah, I definitely loved the movies growing up, so had some influence from there.
I hope you're not a Lucius Malfoy owner type owner. No, not at all. And here, we're of course celebrating AANHPI month here in the month of May at the SLA. Can you tell us a little bit about your cultural background?
Yeah, of course. So I was born and raised in the Bay Area, so definitely have a lot of American influence. But my parents and my family are Punjabi. So growing up, they brought us in with a lot of traditions. Definitely had a big influence. We mostly speak Punjabi at home, but yeah, definitely has a very rich culture and a lot of traditionals that we celebrated.
Very cool. And I understand you recently took a trip to Southeast Asia with your family. Tell us about that. Why were you there? What cultural experiences did you have while traveling?
Yeah, so I've been very lucky to go back to Punjab a few times with my family. My most recent trip was actually for my brother's wedding.
Wow.
And our weddings are very sacred. There's a lot of traditions, typically multiple days. So
Party.
Yeah, definitely a party. But yeah, so these are some videos that I took from my time there. This is a style of dance called Bhangra.
Are these performers or your family members?
These are performers. So This is like at a Haveli, which is like a kind of a hub for entertainment and food. And they usually have like people dancing, performing for people to watch. Wow. So yeah, this is a very common dance style that like any weddings or functions, people will typically start dancing.
Are there any other traditions that happen at weddings that you experience while you're there?
Yeah, one of my favorites is we call it mendi, or more commonly known as henna tattoos. So I love like getting it done on my hands. For brides, they usually do like whole body, like with the arms and the legs too. But this is a picture from what I had gotten done for my brother's wedding.
That is so beautiful. Did you do that yourself or did a professional?
No, I am not that skilled. So yeah, they have someone that comes in and like does it for the whole family.
I can't imagine doing it on yourself if you're right dominant and doing it on your left hand, and the right hand looks pretty bad. But
yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And I see you've brought some treats in. Let's
Yes.
show the cameras.
So lucky for you, my grandpa
goodness.
just came back from Punjab, so he brought me back some stuff. These are kurkure, which are like a very popular chips brand. It kind of is similar to a Cheeto.
Looks like a Cheeto, yeah,
Yeah.
but a different flavor, I'm sure.
Yes, different flavors for sure. And then these are some sweets. And then this is like, you can ask anyone, from India, there's definitely a very big culture of sweets. Punjab has
What are
a
these
lot
called?
too. And so if you like to try them, I can explain like each one while you
Sure.
try them. This one is my favorite, the first one that you're picking up. This is
Silvery, sparkly one.
yeah, we call this barfi, and this is made out of cashews. Yeah, that's like a very sweet, kind of like creamy flavor. So that one's called barfi, made out of cashews.
That's delicious.
Yeah, and then some of the other ones I have, maybe I can just show the camera again. I have some besan, and I think this one specifically is made out of chickpeas, and then there's also like a toasted cashew one as well.
Delicious.
Yes.
And do you have a favorite Indian food?
Yeah, so my favorite Punjabi foods are, I love like Punjabi style chicken curry, which is a bit different than the more commonly known butter chicken, which is on the more creamy, heavy side. The chicken curry that we make at home is more of like a thinner, more homey taste. It's definitely one of my favorites. Like my whole family will make it, and we.
Is this it right here?
There's a picture right there. Yeah. So
Did you make that?
No, I wish. I'm still trying to learn the
presentation.
recipe, but yeah, that's one of my favorites. And then for sweets, I love gulab jamun.
I've had that. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's like a dough ball that's soaked in syrup, and yeah, very indulgent, very delicious.
Yes. It's like almost like a donut.
Yeah.
Well, that food looks delicious, and it certainly is making me hungry, but I'm so glad you brought some snacks, and that's so sweet, Carrot. We want to thank you so much for being on the show today. It was such a joy to learn more about your culture, and we are thrilled to have you on the Marcom team. Jopra's not here with us today, but he is remotely loading up your High Thrive account with 5,000 points. Yes. What are you going to spend it on?
Gotta think about that.
Well, remember, if you want to earn easy High Thrive points, reach out to us about co-hosting or doing a live interview. Just be sure to get your manager's approval first. Now, let's toss it back to Ed and Eric.
Damn, wow, really good. Welcome back, Slayers. Great interview, Gabriella. Thank you for that. Thank you for Carrot for bringing the snacks that are delicious, and for braving the studio and sitting down to chat with us.
These are actually good.
All right, so
Now let's go. Let's get to our announcements.
all right, next Tuesday at 10 a.m., the Education and Training Department is hosting a virtual CE course on the evolving state of the California insurance market. During the 2-hour discussion, industry leaders will provide a comprehensive overview of the state's commercial insurance landscape, covering key product lines, market trends, and how the reinsurance environment directly impacts these topics. Visit the SLA's Learning Center for more information.
And now it is time to find out who is getting points for being selected as our High Thrive Comment of the Week. Honors going to Insurance Analyst Manager, my man, my homeboy, Hector Salas, who was recognized by Azam Shazad, hopefully I've said that right, for taking care of all the December 6 tags. Shout out to my man, Hector, man.
Nice job, Hector. Thank you for celebrating one of our motivated Slayers, because you recognized and acknowledged Azam on the High Thrive platform. We're sending you 2,500 High Thrive points.
Hey, let me
courtesy.
do it. Let me do it.
What?
Let me do it.
Well, okay, I'm gonna keep it.
You gonna keep eating? Or you want to both do it?
We can both do it together.
Ready?
Okay. Well,
I
nice.
think it was off.
Yes, probably. Whatever. It's the power of EdPra.
Edpra.
Yeah.
Edpra.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right either.
What?
I don't know. That don't sound right.
All right, well.
Anyway. We'll just start wrapping up the show. Edpra.
I think
Come
it should
on,
start.
man.
Anyway. All right. Well, this was a fun show. My
It
naive
was.
New York's Giants fan. Thank you for joining me.
You
And
don't have to lay off that naive stuff, man.
what? It's because you're a Giants fan and your team is not going to be good this season.
And your team is?
Yeah, Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland
with Kenny
Browns.
Pickett going to the Super Bowl. Kenny Pickett can do it.
Okay. All right. Let's just say this, man. You know, we see each other every day and everything, right?
That's true,
Yes?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I bet you my boys have a better record than your boys this year. Because you're a Cleveland Browns fan.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, when the season starts for our show and everything like that, we'll regroup, we'll have this conversation.
All right.
I bet you
bet
have
is
a better
on.
record than
All
you.
right. The High Thrive bet is on.
Sure is. How much?
I don't know. Everyone, you could decide. Let us know.
100,000.
Well, Eric, thank you for hosting with me.
Absolutely, my man.
Carrot and Gabriella, thank you for that interview. And Slayers, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and happy Mother's Day also for this week.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. You guys are appreciated, and we'll see you all next week.